for structural reform, the top three things I would do is I would finish what everyone speaks of in terms of subsidy rationalization. That's number one. So that's really introducing the subsidized quota for petrol goods every month. So that's done on a means tested basis. However you do it, I think the FEZ is doing something with a bunch of stats from different data departments. So, but you have to do it. You have to rationalize subsidies. That means it's means tested, especially your petrol goods and your utilities. Secondly, tax base has to be increased. In a sentence, it's bring back GST. Full stop. That's it. We can argue till the cows come home whether it's regressive or otherwise, but my view has been that since I was 2018, Guaneng, I debated it many times in Parliament. I said there's a huge mistake. There's one thing that you should renege on in your manifesto is don't touch the GST. And of course, come in together slowly with the biggest exclusion list in the world. We have the biggest exclusion list in the world, or zero-rated item in the world. You can go Pasar Malam, Pasar Tani, no GST. No other country has that, but we did. And it still contributed, 20 plus billion additional to the kitty, which is needed. So that's number two. Number three is pension reform. Absolutely 100%. I told, I brought this up in cabinet many times when I was minister. I told Anwar this when I met at MOF. I said, every day that you delay pension reform, you are adding to the pension bill. This is the government pension bill. So everyone needs to move to EPF. Apart from those who are already in government. You cannot touch people who are already government officers. Once they're in there, you can't change the contract. It can't be retrospective. That's bad. But for new hires into government, for permanent staff, no more pensions, including politicians. I've always felt that if you are there, you should make the tough decisions, even at your own expense. And that's why I said you have to have a policymaker that doesn't really care what happens to them. I would try to make it as irreversible as possible, because nothing is irreversible. But if you do these three things, then I think your fiscal space, apart from your rationalizing programs, too many government departments, wastage, all that kind of stuff, that's all important and all that, Anwar talks about good governance and all that, but that only takes you so far. These are the three big ticket items. You agree? These are the three big ticket items. That's it. It's not rocket science.